Hello, crochet crafters. We're going to go ahead and make a black tie for our chicken or any amigurumi pot holder that you'd like to make it for, cat, dog, etc. So go ahead and get your yarn onto your crochet hook and then go ahead and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using a cotton yarn because a cotton yarn seems to absorb better than in acrylic. So that's what I like to use. And what you're going to go ahead and do is do a single crochet into that stitch right there, the first one, and a single crochet into the second one, and a single crochet into the third one. Now, I'm going to go ahead and leave my tail. If you'd like to work your tail back in, you can, but I like to leave my tail to use that yarn to tie it into the pot holder that I'm making, but you can do whatever you want. So you're going to go ahead and chain 1 and turn, and then you're going to go ahead and do 1 single crochet stitch, another single crochet stitch, and another single crochet stitch. That's the top of the tie. Chain 1, and then you're going to decrease your stitches. If you're not familiar with decreasing, let me just show you. You go into one, you pick up your yarn, you go into the other, meaning the back and the front loop, pick up your yarn, and there you go. That's a decrease. So we just decreased our stitch, chain 1. We now have only 2 stitches. We're going to go ahead and decrease again, bringing that to a bottom point, which is like the point in your tie. And then what you're going to do is chain 1, turn it, and then working back into that 1 single stitch, you're going to go ahead and do 1, 2, 3 stitches. And then you're going to chain 1, turn, and then you're going to crochet a single stitch into those 3. So you're decreasing and then increasing again to kind of create the point of the tie. Oops, I missed that 1 stitch right there. Sorry, guys. Let's try that again, Lori. And you can use whatever size yarn or crochet hook that feels comfortable for you. So that's 3. So we're going to chain 1. We always chain 1 as we turn. And then we're going to go ahead and put a single crochet in the next stitch. Now the middle stitch here, we're going to go ahead and put 2 in, which is going to increase our tie to 4 stitches now, and then we're going to put a single into that last one. So what we've kind of done is we've created the top of the tie, then we've brought it down, and now we're increasing it, creating the bottom of the tie. So you turn it, chain 1. Now you should have 4 stitches. See how that looks so far. Chain 1. Turn it. Put 1 single crochet in the first and put 2 into the next. And then 2 into the next. And then a single in the last. And then a chain 1 and turn. And now we're going to do a single crochet in every stitch all the way across. Now, here's where the fun starts. If your pot holder or whatever animal you're making this black tie for is larger than mine, then you can keep going and making this tie longer. If it's going to be about a 6-inch pot holder, what you want to do now is you want to reduce that to a point again. So now we're going to go ahead and reduce by increasing the next stitch, decreasing, I'm sorry. And then we're going to decrease the next stitch. And then we're going to decrease the last 2 stitches. So that really brings your tie down. Then I'm going to put a single crochet across. So it's basically, if you're familiar with crocheting, it's increasing and decreasing stitches in order to give it that. I'm going to go ahead and decrease right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a single crochet, and then I'm going to turn, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a slip stitch, which will give it that point. So basically, that's going to be my tie. And you can do it in different colors too. You don't have to do black tie, but I've done the black tie event. And by the way, all of your patterns for your chickens, your dogs, and whatever animal that you're creating using my YouTube video channel, it's always the same. What we're doing is we're starting out with a magic chain, chaining 6, and then doubling that and going from there. And that's pretty much, if you're going to create an animal, that's pretty much how you're going to start every single pattern working with me. And I hope you liked my black tie for my chicken. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel or visit me on Etsy. Thank you so much for joining me.